Hi, my name is Alawanti Kamaruddin, a student in early childhood education. So today I will be sharing about inclusive practices and assessment in early childhood classroom. So what is inclusive practice? Inclusive practice means creating a learning environment where every child, regardless of their abilities or background, feel valued and supported. It ensures that all children have equal opportunities to learn and participate. So have several categories of disabilities that teacher may encounter in inclusive classrooms, such as the first one, physical disability, which affect mobility or physical functioning. The second one, learning disability, which impact how children process information. The third one, speech and language delay, where children have difficult communicating. The fourth one, autism spectrum disorder, which affects social interaction and behavior. And the last one, attention difficulties, where children struggle to focus or stay on task. To support all children, teachers use various strategies including visual aids and picture card to help children understand instruction. The second one, buddy system, pairing children to encourage peer support. The third one, adjusting activity to meet different ability level. And the last one, creating a calm and welcoming classroom environment that reduces anxiety. So professionalism in early childhood education is important because teachers serve as a role model for children. It involves respecting every child's unique needs and treating them with kindness and fairness. This helps build trust and a positive learning atmosphere.
Rosemary Hills Primary School is in Silver Spring.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of
We have roughly about 630 to 640 students, all under the age of 8, I like to say, which is kind of fun.
What's 5 plus 2 plus 1?
We're made up of kindergarten through 2nd grade, and the children are just fascinated by learning. We also have regular ed pre-K, and then the pre-K autism classes.
Let me see everybody touch your nose.
This age is a time of brain development, of language development, and of general skill bursts. The literature says that it's critical to provide students with autism with intensive early intervention.
How are you today, Alex?
We have 2 classes at Rosemary Hills Elementary School. One of them is taught by Nicole Anderson. She's been teaching for us for 5 years.
A bright red truck goes rumble, rumble, rumble. A yellow school bus goes beep, beep, beep.
Our other classroom is taught by Jessica Burke. Jessica's in her 3rd year teaching with us. Jessica was in fact a paraeducator in our program and is now an outstanding teacher for us. The morning circle time is a traditional piece of preschool education, and what looks like play is really learning for young children.
Is it snowy? Is it windy?
Learning through music, through fill-ins, through different language experiences. We're trying to incorporate exposure to things like the weather and months and days of the week.
1. That's right, Joshua. Match 1.
We have over 1,000 students in Montgomery County Public Schools who have been identified with an autism spectrum disorder. They range in age from 3 to 21, and you will find them being educated in every possible combination of services that we have in the county. This is a growing disability. Individuals with autism spectrum disorders vary tremendously in their skills and their needs. And next year we'll be starting our services in 3 new schools for a total of 6 new classes for preschool age students with autism. We want to provide state-of-the-art instruction for kids with autism.
Many of our children don't really benefit from traditional teaching approaches. So they need that really systematic, structured kind of approach through the principles of applied behavior analysis.
There you go, cookie.
We are beginning at a very, very, very basic level, and we have to teach incrementally all those developmental steps that a typical child acquires simply in the process of development and stimulation.
They come a lot of times not being able to ask for things, and when you can't ask for things appropriately, you cry and you tantrum and you're pulling your mom or your teacher to what you want.
Show me go. Good boy.
So we're not only talking about teaching and learning new skills, we're talking about unlearning some other skills.
Go. Good boy.
And so we want to give them a more effective way to communicate, so either by sign or pictures or telling us The connection happens so quickly. They're like, wow, it is so much easier for me to say this or do a quick sign and I get what I want. It's so much easier.
We know that that is the language that empowers children and hopefully will motivate the learning of more language. Our paraeducators are absolutely the backbone of our instructional program.
It's a tough job, and I've been there, so I know how it is.
Touch your nose. Show me your eyes. Eyes. Pat your head. Pat your head. Pat your head.
You see, try this, how about this, and try this. And we call that skill gross motor imitation. We spend a lot of time working on it because it is kind of the foundation of learning.
Very good.
The paraeducators take the data, they graph the data on a daily basis.
In our classrooms, you will see teachers collecting data on every word a child may say or every physical response a child makes. And that's how we evaluate whether our students are mastering their curriculum.
So we wear clickers and we try and get hundreds of requests out of these kids a day because that is the most functional language that we can give them.
So what color is this? Blue. God, tell me airplane. Airplane.
Tasks are broken down. The instruction is very clear. We would teach you animal by animal by animal and not introduce a new animal till you'd learned the first one.
Give me one.
Reinforcement is key. It's so important.
Lord, you did it. Give me 10.
But reinforcement can look different for everybody.
Wow, you build the picture so nicely. You can have the hammer now.
We want to keep our most powerful reinforcement at the table because let's face it, it's still like not a whole lot of fun to be at the table. So we try to make it as fun and as reinforcing as possible. There is really a lot of contact between home and school and collaboration between home and school also.
It's very helpful to have a program which is so intense, where the focus is really how do we get the family up to speed, as well as, the kiddos.
We know that we need to provide a common language between school and home, particularly with children with autism who cannot go home at the end of the day and tell their parents what they learned in school, what vocabulary the teacher used, how they did.
I feel very fortunate in the way that this school is fostering that communication and helping parents learn the terminology, understand what's going on, or at least providing an opportunity to get on that learning curve, which hopefully can carry out throughout the rest of the experience in the school system.
We have data support and
we absolutely do training all the time. Our preschool calendar takes even a couple of more days off than the rest of the regular school calendar, and that's specifically for training for the CAP staff.
Our kids do not have time to waste. We want expert teachers, and we also know that the more training we give our teachers, the outcome for the kids is affected, but the outcome for the teachers is affected too. We develop better teachers and we retain teachers longer.
I like to do some reverse mainstreaming, meaning that typically developing peers come to our classroom instead of the typical mainstreaming that people think about where our kids go to the general ed. I like to do a little mini lesson to the kindergarten classes.
After a while, the doctors told my parents that Keisha was autistic. Mom and Dad had never heard of autism before, and neither had I. Does anyone want to come to my class with me and help me teach the pre-K Seers?
Yeah, that will be fun. I love it.
Our children can get to know other children, can practice some skills.
You guys say hi to Alex?
And we're giving them a good foundation then to go on and join in a general education class.
What's this? Spaghetti.
That was awesome! They'll see each other in the hallway and wave to each other, and it's just building those relationships. It's really cool to see.
There are a number of published studies that suggest that children who receive intensive early intervention have much better outcomes than those who do not.
Kids that would come in with maybe 1 or 2 words, leaving, speaking whole sentences, reading, doing all kinds of things. So I think it really helps to push these kids to their full potential.
When a kid comes in and they can't communicate and they can't even use the bathroom, and we teach them to use the bathroom, we teach them to communicate appropriately, it's life-changing.
I'm very proud of the school. I think we've come together as a school community, and it's easy to walk into a Jessica Burks or Nicole Anderson's classroom or any of the classrooms in our school building and just get pumped up and enthused about the job that we're doing.
Everybody stand up, it's time to go to work.
So from the video that I observed, I learned that assessment should be ongoing and flexible, tailored to each child's strengths and challenges. The classroom supports children with different needs by providing individualized attention and adaptive activities. As a future teacher, I will apply this inclusive and assessment practices by observing each child carefully and modifying lessons to ensure everyone can participate fully. This is important for my professional development because it helped me become a more effective and compassionate educator. So my message to all future teachers and parents, let's work together to create classroom where every child feels happy, included and valued. Together, we can make a difference in their learning journey. So that's all from me. Thank you.